What's up guys? It's Marissa with Barely Keeping It Together, and today I'm going to share with you how I DIY refinish my bedside tables. I'm Marissa. I'm a borderline crazy dog mom, a landlord, a DIYer, an interior design obsessed pop culture enthusiast, a real estate entrepreneur, and I'm simultaneously managing a long distance relationship while working full time. I'm the kind of woman who doesn't have the patience to get through this recording. So let's get into it. This is Barely Keeping It Together. Okay guys, let's get into it. It is actually Sunday night and this video is going live on Monday. So I apologize, but I'm in my sweats. I've got the dogs over here making noise in the background. This video is far from perfect, but I wanted to show you how I took the two bedside tables, well, they were bookcases at the time, that I purchased on Facebook Marketplace, $100 for the pair, and I was able to refinish them, give them new hardware, and make them beautiful nightstands in my new bedroom. Also, if you guys have been following along, you can see my bedroom has been painted. We did paint it this weekend. I can't wait to give you a tour of my bedroom. I'm hoping either later this week or the beginning of next week. But anyways, let's get into how I refinished the bedside tables. Okay guys, here are the bedside tables that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace. I have two of them. They're really large and they were bookcases, but now they're gonna be bedside tables, and I got two for $100 on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so now they are all lined up. I'm taking off the hardware and then I'm gonna sand down the drawer fronts first. All right, I have taken off the hardware. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It says 1992. I guess that's when these are from. But I've taken off the drawer front, or taken off the hardware, and now I'm gonna use my random orbital sander and I'm gonna sand the fronts. I don't know if I'm gonna just take off all the paint or if I'm just gonna sort of rough it up to give it some grit so that when I paint it, it sticks. So I'm gonna kind of play this one by ear. I thought that I had filmed me sanding the tables, but I guess I didn't. Ooh, that would be my lamp. But I did sand the bedside tables quite a bit, not all the way down to the wood, but I did get down quite a bit. And before I went and added some paint, I used the random orbital sander. Just as an FYI, if you guys don't know how sanders work, the lower the number, the grit, the rougher it is, the higher the number, the smoother it is. So I started with a really rough grit of a 60, and then I moved up and redid everything with a 120 so that it would be nice and smooth to the touch. And then once I did 2 rounds of that on all the drawers as well as the bodies of the nightstands, I was able to clean them off with tack paper, which is a sticky paper that removed all the sand before I went ahead and painted them. Okay guys, next step is I am taking this Rust-Oleum chalked and I'm literally going to hand paint it on. I'm just not sure about spraying chalk paint, but I'm gonna do at least my first coat with a brush on the drawer fronts. So I will let you know how that goes. As I'm sitting here editing, I'm realizing I forgot to tell you guys the entire hoopla about these bedside tables, because you know your girl is barely keeping it together, and of course there was a problem. Honestly, I have refinished so much furniture. I was talking about this on Instagram, but I've refinished so much furniture, thousands of pieces in my time. That's probably not true, probably hundreds of pieces in my time, and I have had so many problems refinishing the furniture for my bedroom. So with the bedside tables / nightstands, I never know what to call them, the problem was this: I decided to go in and finish them with a finishing wax, which I have done before, but you better believe that they came out orange. I tried to buff it out the way it was supposed to be, but I guess you just really shouldn't put a finishing wax over a white chalk paint. So I went over, I refinished the whole bedside tables, put on the finishing wax, turn them orange. Then I had to use a fine steel wool, like rub them down, which is basically like using a very, very fine sandpaper. And then I actually had to repaint them again. So I went through the process a couple of times with these bedside tables, which is why I guess I'm so excited to show you how they turned out. Now that I have shown you the process, let me show you the finished product of the nightstands in my room, which is giving you a little sneak peek of my bedroom reveal, but the bed's not done yet and my bed is still on the floor. So I guess it's not giving it all away. Oh God, things are just crazy over here tonight. So let's jump into it. I'm gonna show you how the bedside tables turned out. Guys, that is how I refinished the nightstands. Oh, let me talk about the hardware. I got the hardware. They are cup poles from Amazon. I will link them in the description below if you guys are interested in them. There's a ton of really great hardware. You can buy them in packs and save a lot of money if you purchase on Instagram, on Amazon. But do go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I love chatting with you guys on there. If you have questions about refinishing or hardware or anything, shoot me a message on Instagram. I love to chat with you. My handle is @barelykeepingittogether. Also, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, I actually have no, I don't. Don't worry about it, guys. Anyways, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and I will chat with you later. Bye.